Awesome. Okay, so I think I've got that all figured out now. What's up, guys? It's Steve, and I think I've got everything all set up now. Sorry, we were having some technical difficulties. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. And if you can, do me a favor, let me know in the chat that you can see me. I'm going to go ahead and check right here really quick, but I think that we are good now. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, looks like everybody's saying they can see everything and things are rolling. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We are live on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I can see on Instagram we've got Jackie, we've got Sophia, we've got Mary, we've got Rafael, we've got Bridge, Moby. Now on Instagram, I'm not going to have the articles up live for you. If you want to see that, go to YouTube at Steve Ram. I'm going to be doing the stream right now. So if you're on YouTube, you're going to be able to see all of the articles that I'm going to be pulling up for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. And I see on YouTube we've got Angela, Kenya, Stacy, Waisman, Michelle, Richard, Raymond, Angela, all you guys. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to be covering for you guys the latest in stimulus. And we actually do have a new push from Congress to get stimulus checks out. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Not going to mess with this too much here because I don't want to mess anything up. But it looks like we've got about 50 people live, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. It looked like it was 350. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. If my wife is watching, Monica, if you could do me a quick favor and just text me if you still can hear and see me okay, because something's going on here with the stream, but I'm just going to keep going forward. I'll wait for that text to chime in and I'll know that I'm good. But in the meantime, you guys, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I've got an update for you on the push for the fourth stimulus checks. As you can see here, we have a new article that has come out just recently. There's been a new push from Congress to get a fourth stimulus check out the door. You can see fourth stimulus check wins new fans in Congress, adding to the squeeze on Biden. So you guys, we have this new push from Democratic leaders in Congress. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest on this article that just came out today, and I'm going to let you know what's going on with the push for a fourth stimulus check. Now, in addition to that, as you guys know, I've been keeping you up to date on what's going on with cryptocurrencies. As you saw, there was a massive decline we saw in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano across the board. And a lot of people are concerned we could be looking at a crypto winter. Well, I've been keeping you guys up to date. If you haven't seen those videos, be sure to check them out on the YouTube page. I don't think YouTube is promoting those, so do me a favor, go ahead and go to my actual YouTube page and check out the videos. I've been releasing 2 or 3 a day. Some people are letting me know they haven't been seeing them. So just a quick recap for you guys. Bitcoin is already on the way up. You can see here on the charts that it's starting to recover. However, we are very close to that crypto winter. So we're not necessarily out of the woods yet. And when we hit that crypto winter, it could be over. So keep an eye out for those videos if you want to get caught up on that. But I'm going to be diving into here for you guys on the stimulus checks and the new push. Now, I'm just going to check real quick the stream to make sure that everything is looking good still. We've got everybody on here. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Looks like we've got around 100 people live with me. Hey, Steve, 78 people are watching so far. Awesome. Okay, cool. So everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and proceed and do the update. But once again, if you guys could do me a quick favor before we dive in, don't forget to smash the like button if you like and appreciate these updates. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. If you want to get my updates on what trades I'm doing in cryptocurrency live, don't forget to join the Patreon group and follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. If you have any specific questions, Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me. I see everybody waving. It's good to see you guys today. So let's go ahead and dive into this article. I'm going to let you know about this new push for fourth stimulus checks that just came out. And it says, fourth stimulus check wins new fans in Congress, adding to the squeeze on Biden. The article says that for many Americans who received the recent third stimulus check, the money has been cashed and spent. But that may not be the last relief payment. Momentum is building in Congress toward a fourth stimulus check and possibly a fifth, maybe even more after that. Growing numbers of lawmakers have come out in support of a plan that would provide additional cash throughout this year to help struggling households pay for groceries and other essentials and avoid falling into poverty. Now, as you guys know, there have been pushes for a fourth or even a fifth or multiple monthly stimulus checks. However, none of them have actually come through, and we've actually heard less and less from Congress. Well, now we have finally heard a new push that has hit for these checks, and it says millions have been living paycheck to paycheck or even worse on credit and are looking for ways to stay current on bills and pay off high interest debts. Now, the article says a new pitch for additional stimulus payments has been made to President Joe Biden in a letter signed by 7 members of the influential House Ways and Means Committee. So you guys, that same group of lawmakers that are coming together and they're pushing again. Now, we've seen this before in the past, but this is an entirely new one that has just hit. And it says, long considered the most powerful panel in Congress, Ways and Means is responsible for writing tax laws and essentially controlling the government's purse strings. The letter urges Biden to include direct payments in his proposed $1.8 trillion American Families Plan. And this is what I had been letting you guys know. If we see a forced stimulus check, we will see it in the second part of the infrastructure bill known as the American Families Plan. That is the one that's going to be focused on families and people and helping out individuals. So that is likely where it'll be. It says the lawmakers say that the last $1,400 check was not enough to get households through the year. A fourth and fifth stimulus check, the signers argue, could keep an additional 12 million people out of poverty. Now, the article says that the pandemic has served as a stark reminder that families and workers need certainty in a crisis. The letter says they deserve to know that they can put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this. I know there's a lot of people pushing for that forced stimulus check, and what we've heard is that stimulus checks are actually the top provision that are actually helping out families and individuals. They have shown to help keep people out of poverty more so than any of the other provisions that we have seen so far. And it says, in a census survey, most people who gave an answer said they spend their third checks on food, housing, rent, mortgage payments, utilities, and paying down debt. And let's see here. The article also continues and says, while some use their stimulus payments to invest in high-flying stock market, a trend that has been widely reported on, others spend the money on non-essential but necessary things, including affordable life insurance. Sales of those policies surged during the pandemic. So you guys, right now there is a major push in Congress, a new one, to get this included in there. And we will see. As you guys know, we heard from President Joe Biden, the White House's administration. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said that stimulus checks aren't free, and they were going to leave it up to Congress to see if they're going to get that included. Well, right now, as you guys know, all of Congress is controlled by the Democrats, the House, the Senate, and the presidency. So if they can all get on board and push for this, they could get this through the process of reconciliation. We will see. It says, even before the pandemic rescue bill was passed in March, Democrats were calling for stimulus payments that would last as long as the pandemic endures. And we're hearing another call for this, as they're saying they'd like to see automatic triggers set in place for stimulus checks and unemployment. Now, right now, there's a lot of GOP governors that are saying they are against extending out the unemployment. We're seeing them cut it off early, not only not supporting another extension, but ending the current one ahead of schedule. Now, the article says that the American people are counting on us to deliver transformative change, and we need to meet the moment by delivering monthly payments of $2,000, the Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar wrote President Biden back in January. So this push has been going on since January. The article also says that then in March, 21 Democratic senators called on Biden to back reoccurring direct payments for the duration of the pandemic. So this has been an ongoing thing. Calls from the public have grown louder as well. A Change.org petition pleading for Congress to provide $2,000 payments for adults and $1,000 payments for children and to continue regular checks for the duration of the pandemic crisis has now been signed by more than 2.2 million people. So there's currently about 2.2 million people out there that are saying they want to see reoccurring monthly checks. They have signed a petition, over 2 million people, and it says, to be sure, lawmakers often respond to public pressure. So they are going to respond to public pressure. It says, if your 2021 stimulus check has been long spent and you're still facing rising amounts of debt, there are ways to help pay for your bills. It says a forced stimulus check check. Will they or won't they? Well, as we mentioned, there is a possibility. However, the push for it has been less and less. But we will see whatever unfolds. I'll be sure to let you guys know here on the channel and keep you up to date. But I wanted to let you guys know that we have heard that there was a new push from the Ways and Means Committee to include a fourth stimulus check in the American Families Plan. And this is the news that a lot of people have been waiting for. I've been reporting it here and there sparsely because I don't want to give you guys just regurgitated old news. I didn't want to really mention fourth checks until something new came up. So I've been keeping you guys up to date on what's been going on with other financial news. But right now, we're hearing there is this new push for the checks. Now, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and dive back into the chat here. And I'm going to see if anybody has any questions or any thoughts or comments that I can help out with. So let's see here. Any questions that I can help out with. And I apologize if there was any super chats or stickers. If I missed them, I didn't have that up. I've got a couple screens. I've been having. The fact that I'm even live is impressive. That I can figure out how to get live. So let's see here. If there's any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments now, so that way I can go ahead and respond if anybody needs any help. Terry says that you won't believe it till you get the money. I don't blame you, Terry. I know the way Congress has been going, I'm with you on that. Hopefully it gets included, though. We have seen that when they do put it in, a lot of times it could be at the very last minute. They'll sneak it in. JJ says, hey, Steve, how's it going, JJ? Jesus says, when will the fourth check, will it hit our bank accounts? Okay, so it's going to have to hit your bank account after they pass it into law. So right now, the infrastructure bill is going to be broken up into two parts. The first one's going to be the American Jobs Plan. That's the first part that they're going to be passing. And that one, we heard Nancy Pelosi say she wants to pass it around July. The second part is going to be the American Families Plan. Now, there is not a set deadline or schedule, but likely once they do pass it, which will probably be after July, then immediately after that, probably within a week, we will see those checks go out if they're included in that portion of the bill, because we saw the third stimulus check. It actually went out within less than a week for the first wave because they already have the infrastructure in place to start sending out economic impact payments, aka federal stimulus checks. Let's see here. Adam says, hey, Steve, please look at my message at the top. It's a very good question. Adam, do me a favor, repost it in the comments, because I had to go. This is my second time going live. I've been having issues with my platform here. Hey, Steve, have a blessed evening. You have a blessed evening, Pamela. Thank you so much. Is there anything federal can do to stop states from getting rid of our unemployment? Shannon asks. So, Shannon, great question. As you guys know, right now there's I think it's 21 states that have officially announced they're going to be putting an early end to unemployment benefits. And from my understanding, and I might be wrong, they can do this. The states can decide that they're going to be putting an end and not participating in the federal program. Now, a lot of people question, is this legal? Can they do this? And from my understanding, I believe that they can. So unfortunately, I think at this time, if your state is saying they're going to be putting an end to federal unemployment benefits, you're on those. I think the best thing that you can do right now, and I know this isn't what you want to hear, is start making preparations for that money to come to an end. And I just want to make sure that I report to you guys the truth, and that you guys hear what you need to hear. And I think that's the route we're going to be going. Let's see here. God is with us. He takes care of his children. Amen, Kenya. That's right. We need another stimulus check bad. Hope they pass another one, says Justin Miller. Yeah, I hope so. We will see. Stacy says, South Carolina will end unemployment June 30th. Do we get the rest of our benefits that's left? I don't think so, Stacy. I think once they put an end to those federal benefits, I think that's it. Christina says, hello, Steve. God bless you and your family. God bless you. Smash the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, if you guys are live and you haven't already, don't forget, smash the like button. Helps out the channel. Leave your comments. Share this out. And hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. How is New York looking, says Threeville Slim. So Threeville, I think that New York is not going to be putting an early end to their unemployment benefits. What about the child tax credit, asks Arazalo Claudia on Instagram. So the child tax credit is set to start July 15th. Anybody that has a child 17 years and younger, you're expected to get $250 or $300 depending on their age, and you're going to get it as a tax rebate monthly throughout the rest of the year, and also half of it in a lump sum. And that they're proposing on extending out an additional 4 years to the year 2025 for anybody that has income eligibility. They meet the requirements, which I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Check out my previous videos where I talk about monthly checks. I covered the child tax credit in those videos. Let's see here. Alex says, thank you for the update. I knew and told you so. Yeah, Alex, there is a new push for it. We will see if it actually gets through into the package. Let's see here. Is Michigan safe, Steve? Michigan, I'm not really sure. Be sure to check out the video that I uploaded earlier this morning. It's a video of me pointing, and it says the unemployment extension. Check out that video. I cover all of the states that are going to be ending early, and also all of the states, the 36 states. I don't remember the update now. It's late in the evening, and just go ahead and check out that video. I cover all the unemployment updates for you in that video. Let's see here. Heidi says that Ted Cruz is a thief. I don't know what's going on with Ted Cruz. I know there's been a lot going on with him in the news, but I'll have to check on that. Let's see here. Is California going to stop the unemployment extension? Asks Quincy Mitchell. Mitchell. Quincy, I doubt California is going to be putting an early end to the unemployment. I think you can count on it going until September 6th of 2021, which is the federal deadline. Thank you for Steve for everything that you do, says Royalty Inspired. You are welcome. Jamar says, is New Hampshire safe? Once again, be sure to check out that video I uploaded this morning. It's an unemployment extension video. I'm pointing and I let you guys know which states are going to be ending early. Hello, Steve. God bless, says Thomas Bentley. Thank you, says Forgetful. Any other questions on Instagram? Thank you, Steve, for your help. Do we have to do anything online before we get the child tax credit? So, good question, Shonda. So, they are going to be opening up a portal. And once that portal goes live, then you're going to be able to access it and put in any information that you need to update if your IRS information is not up to date on irs.gov. So once that portal goes live, I'll be sure to let you guys know, but we're hearing that that should start officially July 15th. I'm not sure if the portal's going to go live before then, but if it does, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Let's see here. Do you think that New York is going to be opting out of unemployment early? No, I don't think so. I think that a lot of the states we're seeing that are opting out early are a lot of the GOP states, Republican governors that are saying they don't want to disincentivize people to get back out into the workforce, so they want to cut it off early. A lot of the Democratic-led states with Democratic governors, they're saying they want to keep it in place throughout the deadline till September 6th. So states like New York, California, states like that, it'll likely carry till September 6th. And some of those governors are actually pushing for Congress to extend it out further and go into triggers, automatic triggers to extend out unemployment even further. So I think New York is probably going to be safe. Let's see if there's any other questions that I can help out with here. Somebody said, Vartan said, yes, New Hampshire is ending early. Pennsylvania is still good for benefits, says Richard. Will North Carolina residents get $500? I'm not sure. Is that a new stimulus provision? I'll have to take a look at that. Thanks for letting me know about that one. Let's see here. Will North Carolina residents get $500? Oh, it's the same question from Yaz. I'll go ahead and check on that, Yaz. I'm not sure. Hello, Steve. Thanks for the update, says Tanya Jackson. And when will they send out the tax-free unemployment for the $10,200? So for singles with kids. So for the tax-free $10,200, if you're single and you have a simple tax return, they're actually sending those out first. That's the first wave that's going out right now. I actually did a poll on my channel, and the poll on my channel showed that that they were going to be sending it out to those people first. Sorry, guys, I had the other page up the whole time. And then they're going to start doing the more complicated taxes later, and married couples and all of those are going to be following. So those are going to be coming up here soon. But if you're an individual filer, yours is going to get done first. Let's see if there's any other questions here that I can help out with. Man, the questions are coming in here. Steve, what about Hawaii? Be sure to check out that video that I did. I cover all the states that said they're going to be putting an end to it early. Do you think that Florida will end before September? Once again, check out that video I did this morning. I go through the entire list. I list them off for you. And actually, I think I did one like a day or two ago where I listed off all the dates too, the specific dates that they're going to be putting an end to them on. Elon said that it was a hustle and laughed at you. Oh yeah, with the I guess with the crypto stuff, it's possible. Yeah, those tweets definitely shook up the crypto market. That's for sure. New Hampshire is not ending. I just looked it up. Awesome. Okay, thank you, Jamar. Brown Lives says they've been getting MCS on Mars before us. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Let's see. Any other good questions that I can help out with? Unemployment refunds soon. Yeah, so the IRS has let us know that they've been delayed on sending out refunds, on sending out the unemployment tax credits, on the stimulus checks. A lot of it has been delayed. Hopefully, they're going to start getting it out here very soon. Ramon gives a thumbs up for thanks for the updates. You are very welcome, Ramon. I agree with your call on Shiba call, smart call, hashtag RamFam. Yeah, RamFam. Yeah, thank you so much. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And let's see here. Are there any other ones that I can help out with? Looks like we've been online for about 20 minutes. If you got any other questions, do me a favor, drop them in so that way I can help you out before I hop off and call it an evening. Alex B says that New Jersey is not going to be ending soon. All thank you, Lord. Amen. Yeah, I don't think New Jersey will be putting an end to that early. Oklahoma stopped it on June 26th. Yeah, I think I do remember hearing that about Oklahoma. Cassandra says, thank you so much for the update, Steve. Love watching your videos every day. You are awesome. You're awesome, Cassandra. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Want to give a fourth similar check. Yeah, so we have heard that this video was the update that Congress, there is a new push from them to get out a fourth stimulus check. Right now we're hearing this being brought up again. We haven't heard anything from Congress in a while, but now Democratic leaders are saying they would like to get a fourth stimulus check included in the American Families Plan, which is exactly what we had said before, that if there was going to be another check, it was going to be included in the second portion of the infrastructure package. Let's see here. Any other ones? Yep, all the Dem states are, yeah, all of the Democratic states we're hearing are likely going to be going out till September 6th. Adam Tracy says he typed in something 3 times and I missed it. I'm sorry, Adam. There's a lot of comments. Go ahead and put it in there again. Hopefully I can catch it for you. What about the Florida's extension for 300? Will it continue till September 6th? Asks Mike Jones. So go ahead and check out the video I did earlier today, and I list out all the states that are going to be ending early. If I don't list out the state, then it is likely going to be continuing till September 6th. Will EDD, Unemployment California, continue with the federal boost till September? Yes, it is going to be continuing through September when in California, and hopefully California can get it together. I know there's a lot of people that have been waiting. There's issues with fraud and all sorts of delays, so hopefully EDD can get that taken care of. Debbie says, hi, Steve. How much will the fourth stimulus check be? Well, at this time, we don't have an amount, but we do have a lot of members of Congress that have been pushing for $2,000. What's the talk lately on student loans? So student loan forgiveness. Right now, what we've been hearing is we heard that President Joe Biden said that if there is student loan forgiveness, it will be tax-free. And he supports $10,000 of student loan forgiveness. We've heard members of Congress say they want $50,000 of student loan forgiveness. But at this time, there is nothing proposed in the package. Now, we have heard of getting some free community college for a couple of years. Also, they want to have free preschool, I think it was, for toddlers. But as far as actual student loan debt forgiveness, there has been nothing that I've heard of that has actually been officially decided to be included in these packages. Now, that might change. Like I said, they're continually adding new stuff, changing things around, so I'll let you guys know if I hear anything on that. Do we have to pay child support on the $3,000 tax credits? Child support. So these are going to be tax rebates. Now, the $10,200 Refunds that are going out, those are susceptible to being garnished. I've already had people let me know that they've gotten money back and it was partial, and that's because it's just going to be a credit towards your taxes, so that can be taken. But the stimulus checks, that also depends on what was written in the law. If I remember correctly, some of them were garnished, some of them weren't, so it just depends how it is written up. Any idea about the law that I heard of unemployment overpayment forgiveness? Yeah, so in a lot of states, they're enforcing that if you were overpaid, particularly for PUA, so they're requiring that you pay it back. Well, in some states, they're saying you don't have to do that. Just depends. Or if you let them know, like, okay, it was a legitimate mistake, I didn't know, and they understand that because a lot of them, they distributed the money out too fast. It's a little bit of a process, and everybody's situation is different. They might actually forgive you of that. So that is a possibility as well. Let's see if there's any other quick ones that I can answer for you guys. Are plus-up payments a myth? Brown Lives asks. No, plus-up payments are real. They're for anybody that missed out on the first or second checks that was supposed to get them. You can get plus-up payments because they said you were going to have to claim them on your taxes, but now they're actually just distributing out money for you. And that might even be the case for the third check. If you miss the third check, they might send out plus-ups for the third checks as well, so you don't have to wait till you do your taxes. Let's see if there's any other ones. Will SSI recipients be eligible for the Golden State stimulus check? Yes. You will be eligible for that as well. And let's see if I can answer just a few more here. Chanel says crypto is a scam. Well, there's a lot of people making a lot of money off of it right now. And also there's a lot of people losing a lot of money right now. It's definitely volatile, but I do believe that digital currency, it's going to be the future. We've already heard in the past couple of weeks, Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve say that we've got less than 10 years till they're probably going to be doing away with all paper money, and they're going to be adopting digital currency, a centralized form. So I don't think it's going anywhere, honestly. I think that it's gaining publicity and popularity right now, and I think that it's going to be adopted here pretty widely and heavily. We've already got Venmo, PayPal, all of these, Zelle, all of these different forms of digital currency. We don't even really need cash anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if this catches on significantly here over the course of the next 10 years and takes over. Miriam Yevis says, do you see my question? Steve. I just see Steve, and do you see my question? How do you get the Golden State stimulus? So you have to meet the eligibility requirements, but you don't have to do anything at this point right now. The state of California will make sure that you're taken care of. They'll send it to you. So they're actually already sending it out and distributing. All you have to do is file your taxes. That's pretty much it, and they will determine from there if you're eligible for that Golden State stimulus. Mia Yang says, thank you for the updates. You are welcome, Mia. Are we going to have multiple checks? Asks Dale on Instagram. Multiple checks. So right now, we have just heard that there is a push in Congress to get a fourth check. Now, there even might be a fourth or fifth they're requesting. Monthly stimulus checks, federal stimulus checks, economic impact payments. It doesn't sound like it at the moment, but there are going to be monthly checks for the child tax rebates. So if you have kids ages 17 and under, you could get monthly checks for that. But at this time, having monthly reoccurring stimulus checks, those federal economic impact payments, it doesn't sound like it. But like I said, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. At this time, we're just happy that we're hearing that Congress is finally bringing up again fourth stimulus checks. Washington, D.C. will not stop unemployment. Teresa Rodriguez says smash. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, if you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to smash the like button. Helps out the channel. I appreciate it. What's up with the refund for the $10,200 unemployment? It is going out at this moment. I did a poll on my channel, and about 5% of people said they've received it. The rest said they still have not. So hopefully they're going to be sending out more here soon. Steve, is SSI recipients eligible for the PPP loan? Yes, you should be eligible for it. PPP is more so if you have a side business or a hustle, side hustle or a small business, and you're able to get that loan. That you could be eligible to receive. Doesn't matter if you're on SSI. If you just have a business, go ahead and apply. Worst thing they can tell you is no. What is the Golden State Stimulus? Cherie Lewis asks. That is a state stimulus check. So there's $350 billion worth of stimulus funding that went out to states, and states can choose to use them however they feel is going to benefit their residents the best. And Governor Gavin Newsom of California decided that he wanted to send out his own stimulus check of $600 to those that met his eligibility requirements. And we've had other states do this. We've even had cities and local governments do this, have their own city stimulus checks. So there's city checks, there's state checks, and there's the overall federal checks, the economic impact payments, stimulus checks that go out to everybody. So they can have them sent out on different levels. And I think it was like Orange County, Florida. I think they sent out several rounds of stimulus checks, that county government. So just depends where you live. You might have already gotten multiple checks. Let's see here. Silver Chief says cash is going bye-bye. Yes, it seems like in the next 10 years, cash will be no longer existent. It will be a collector's item. Let's see here. Any other good ones that I see? All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that this was helpful. Just to recap, if you guys want to get the latest updates on what's happening with the crypto markets, don't forget to go to my channel and check out the videos. Right now, YouTube is only promoting like the unemployment, the stimulus, the tax updates. So if you want to see that, today I actually did one on Shiba Inu, which is the latest meme coin that they're saying could be exploding because they're going to be opening up Shiba Swap here. Go ahead and go check out that one. It's pretty much a copy of Dogecoin that's been released, and people are loving it. They're saying if you missed going to the moon with Dogecoin, you can go to the moon with Shiba Swap, or Shiba Inu coin, through the Shiba Swap platform. And also, in addition to that, you guys, we heard Congress say that they are once again pushing for a fourth stimulus check. And we're going to see if that goes anywhere. They're saying even a fourth or a fifth. I'll keep you up to date here on the channel as more information rolls out. And with that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep you up to date as more information rolls out. Don't forget, smash the like button, leave your comments, share this video out. If you want to see what trades I'm doing in real time, consider joining the Patreon group. I'll share with you where I'm buying, what time, also the Fibonacci supports and resistances. And also, if you have any questions, the best way to reach me is always on Instagram at SteveRam3. With that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. Have a blessed night. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.